And welcome to Idaho Today. I'm Melissa Paul. This week is Green Career Week. It shines a light on the exciting world of horticulture and agriculture, where careers impact our food, our environment, and our daily lives. We're joined by Jasmine Albaran with more about how we can actually focus on this during the week. Hello, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me here with you.
Okay, so I want to begin with a conversation about soil specialists. How do soil specialists and plant pathologists work together to protect crops and also ensure healthy plants?
So, these plant science jobs are the business of managing and using what we grow while maintaining the health of our soil, our air, water, and the well being of our communities, right? These careers are making the difference virtually in everything that we touch, from personally and financially. These careers each have their own role with looking at the health of the plant and then the soil that's growing the plant. So they absolutely have careers that are very connected into what they do, plus so many other careers that it takes to then getting those plants into our homes, into the grocery stores. So there's tons of careers that impact us every single day.
Okay, great. And then let's also talk about sustainability. It's so important to agriculture, right? So let's talk about how do green careers promote that?
Sustainability is not only important to us, it is really something that this next generation is all about. They know the planet that they're inheriting and are wanting to make choices that are going to put them in a career that will help them impact that. Most students don't always know what careers are in that path. And so, Seed Your Future, we promote those different careers, right? Because we need to eat, we need oxygen, we need more people pursuing horticulture careers to grow our food, to think of innovative ways to help improve our environmental challenges, to beautify the spaces that are impacting our physical, mental, and emotional health. We interact with horticulture every single day, but most people just don't notice it or even recognize it.
Okay, and really quick, share with us some of those careers. What type of careers are we looking to inspire youth to really consider as their path so then we can have these benefits for our community?
The careers can range from being a forest manager, an agriculture engineer, like you mentioned, plant pathologist, soil specialist, a drone technician. There's tons of automation in the industry. You can be a floral cold chain specialist, a landscape architect. This industry has graphic design and marketing. There's so many jobs that people just don't think of when they hear the word
Mhm.
horticulture. They think of, it being a hobby or gardening in my backyard, but this is a multi-billion-dollar industry that is worldwide.
Okay, and then you had already mentioned, and we touched on this a lot, but I want to dive into a little bit more. What role do green careers actually play in strengthening local food systems and economies?
So these are all the jobs that are growing the foods and ensuring that we can grow them. So from the breeders that are thinking about, okay, well, these plants are having to deal with a lot more water than they had in years past, or not enough water. So from that seedling, they're thinking about how the environment, how the changes in climate are affecting for years to come. And then you have all of those that are then in charge of growing those within whatever soil and environment they have. And then you have the ones that are transporting the food to the different grocery stores, to the farmers markets, to wherever that might be. Again, on the Seed Your Future website, we have 147 different career profiles that share what those horticulture careers look like, working directly with the plants, but then within the industry.
Yeah, and again, we've touched on this a little bit, but really help us understand, why is Green Career Week so important, and why are we taking this time to acknowledge it? Why should we be talking about this and promoting these careers? We talked a bit about the sustainability and the food chain, but what does the future look like if these careers dwindle?
It's not looking good because, like I said, we all have to eat and we all have to breathe. We created Green Career Week to inspire young people to choose careers working in agriculture, horticulture, and floriculture, because these careers are important more than ever. As we've mentioned, they're impacting our supply chain, they're impacting the air, where we live, even what we wear. And these jobs are high
Mhm.
tech, some of them are creative, some of them are scientific. With Green Career Week, we are inviting horticulture businesses to bring students to their sites with the lens of an employer. These are the careers, like we mentioned, that are growing the plants, that are marketing the plants, that are selling the plants, that are transporting the plants. Those are all jobs that have to be filled in order for this industry to be successful. In the next 5 to 10 years, a lot of people are going to be retiring. So it is dire that we get young people into these positions, learning the industry, but then also bringing their innovative young tech minds to learn how we can continue to improve this industry and grow it.
Yes, yes, so true, right? Like, kind of pun intended here, we really need to plant the seed so we can have we can reap the benefits in the future of youth being invested in this very important part of our economy and our communities. Like you said, this is the foundation of breath, of food, of, like you said, the clothes on our back. We really do need to have a large focus on this. So with that, where can people go so they can learn more, maybe introduce their kids to it, maybe introduce themselves to it, regardless if they're in a position of maybe they're just starting their career path or maybe they're looking to pivot? Where do they go to learn more?
Visit our website, seedyourfuture.org. We have, again, those career profiles. We have a database of scholarships, a database of internships, the 2 and 4 year horticulture programs across the country if somebody wants to go back to higher education. So visit seedyourfuture.org. If you have any questions, email us info@seedyourfuture.org, and we're happy to get you connected, answer any questions. We want people to know that not only are green careers rewarding financially, personally, and socially, they're also an opportunity for people to pursue careers in their passions and do things that they enjoy in environments that are going to make them happy. When I talk to people in this industry that have been here 20, 30, 40 years, they all say the same thing. I've been here so long because of the people, because of the product, and the impact that I know I'm having in this world, in our country. And so I know anyone that finds their way into the industry, they're going to love it and they're going to stay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate your insight today. And I hope we've inspired some people today. Thank you.
I hope so. Thank you.
Okay, take care. All right, everyone, stick around because you got to check this out. This dapper guy's name is Beefy. This pic was sent to us by Cherish Bailey. We have more pet pics coming up in just a few minutes right here on Idaho Today.